Hey all, welcome back to the new video. So I think in today's video we are going to discuss about for loop, because in the last video we had discussed about the do while loop, which is a variant of while loop. Okay, both while and do while loop is completed. So today we'll go for loop. Okay, so whenever know exactly how many times you want to loop through a block of code, use for loop. Instead go for while loop. Okay, so if you know how many times you want to run or you want to loop a code, you know, you know, let's say 10 times I want to run this program. At the time you just go for loop. Whenever you don't know how many times you have to run the exact code, then just go for while or do while loop. Okay, whenever you know how many times the iteration would go or how many times you have to repeat the code, at the time just go for loop. Okay, so here see the for keyword would be there as like the do and while keyword. For is a keyword, and along with that, see here in one line we are just initializing, and expression 2 for condition checking, and expression 3 for reinitialization. Reinitialization means what? Increment or decrement, pre-increment or post-increment, pre-decrement or post-decrement. Got it? So why this for loop is better? Because see, while and do while loop, 4 5 lines we are writing according to the syntax, isn't it? But in for loop, in one line only we are writing three expressions: initialization, condition checking, and reinitialization. Okay, so see, expression 1 is executed one time before the execution of the code block. Okay, so what it is saying, expression 1, this would execute only one time before the execution of the code block. And expression 2 is condition checking. Each and every time you know the loop is going to enter, it would check the condition first, then it would enter into the loop. If the condition would be true, then it would going to iterate the loop again. Okay, and third is reinitialization. Reinitialization, I told the pre-increment or pre-decrement or post-increment or post-decrement. Okay, so this is all about you know for loop. See here, we are declaring the integer value, that means I variable we are declaring with int type, and we are just assigning with for loop. We are using for loop, isn't it? So here we are assigning first I equal to 0, I less than equal to 10, and I equal to I plus 2. Then we are going to print the values. Okay, so for the first time, I value is 0 and I less than equal to 10, condition true, so it would print I value. Now the I value would increment, like I value would be I plus 2, that means now I is 2. So it would come to here, it would check the condition I less than equal to 10, yeah, condition true, so it would print 2. Like same way it would go. Okay, so that's all about for loop. It's easy, isn't it? So it quite simpler from while and do while also, because in while and do while loop you have to write 5 6 line of code as a syntax, isn't it? But here only we are writing for one line, isn't it? So it's quite interesting and easier also. Okay, so that's all about for loop. Let me stop here for today's video.